Hi everyone! Today's short video review will feature this Bloch MB-152, that's French fighter. As you can see, it's written here, it's World War II. This kit comes from RS models, and that's the 72nd scale kit which was presented quite recently. So it would be useful to check like full box and what's inside. So on the top we have this nice painting, just a simple silhouette of the aircraft. Here we have some information about other available models from the RS models, and here we have 4 marking options which are available in this kit. This is a side opening box, so let's open it and check what's inside. There are not that much of parts, but I would say that it's still interesting because this aircraft is not such a often subject for the model kit producers. Just give me a second, and we have it here. So let's begin with decals. Decals look like this. As you can see, printing quality is quite okay, and almost all necessary symbols are contained here. Of course, there is no stencils whatsoever, but I mean, for 72nd scale it's not that serious problem, I would say. Then we have separate bag, which contains, I will show you, the clear parts and several resin parts. Here is a clear part. As you can see, canopy is provided only as a single piece, so you won't be able to open the cockpit, but the molding quality is quite okay and canopy looks really nice. Then we have 2 resin parts which I mentioned. We have here some cockpit parts. Even though they're covered with resin flash, I think it won't be a problem. And here we have an engine, which is also quite nicely detailed. I mean, that's a typical resin part, so nothing, I would say no serious problems, just nicely molded part. Then we have 2 plastic sprues which are molded from the brown plastic. As you can see here, we have fuselage sprue, which contains both fuselage halves which are molded together with the tail section. Here we can also find the propeller, which is molded together with blades. Fuselage itself is quite simple, but it features recessed panel lines and almost all hatches molded. So I would say it's pretty much good detalization for such kit. You can see it here. There are 2 types of the propeller hubs, and you can also see here some cockpit parts, for example even dashboard, which is has molded in dials. We flip over the sprue and we can find some basic cockpit detalization, which is more than enough for the 72nd scale kit. And the only pity thing is that there are push rod pins present here. Then we have another sprue, which contains obviously wing parts. Wing parts are also nice, as you can see, recessed panel lines and absolutely no flash. I would say quite thin attachment points. We have also here the front cowling part, which is molded as a single part. Here are cooling flaps, I suppose. And here we can see top wing halves, which also have recessed panel lines, so it should look nice. And here is some cooling parts as well. On the inside there is nothing, just push rod pins once again, so it would be quite interesting how wheel wells will be detailized in this kit. And assembly manual, it's printed in black and white. It's printed in form of small brochure. On the first page, as you can see, we have parts map, and then we have assembly guide itself, which is quite understandable. all those schemes, what we have to do, how we have to do it. So I think you won't have a problem here. Yep, you can see it here. I would say that it's quite a nice kit, but it would require some time to assemble, because as you can see, some parts will require some extra detalization, but I think final result will reward you. As usual, I would like to recommend to check full review on our website, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and see you soon.